Welcome to INTERGENDERACTION, an Erasmus Plus project funded by the European Commission. In this episode, we will talk about real examples of companies that truly live their values every day. So far, we've explored what values are, why they matter, and how they can differ across generations and genders. But now, let's see how some companies don't just talk about values, they make them central to everything they do. First up, Danone, the French food giant. You probably know them for yogurts or plant-based drinks, but behind the scenes, Danone is driven by a powerful philosophy. They believe business success and social progress go hand in hand. Their double project aims to balance economic growth with a social mission, bringing health through food to as many people as possible. This mission isn't just words. It's anchored in clear values they call HOPE: humanism, openness, proximity, and enthusiasm. These values shape how teams collaborate, how leaders grow, and even how success is measured. Danone is very intentional about culture. They've defined 5 core behaviors to guide daily work. Things like putting the company first, keeping it simple, and truly walking the talk. Their culture encourages ownership, well-being, and real inclusion. For example, they launched Dan Cares, a global healthcare initiative giving employees access to health coverage worldwide, plus wellness programs supporting mental health and healthy lifestyles. And when it comes to gender equality, Danone doesn't just promise change. They've committed to closing the gender pay gap by 2025 and reaching gender balance in management by 2030. If you want to see what real alignment between values and priorities looks like, Danone is a great example.
Now, let's switch gears and head to Germany, where SAP, one of the world's biggest software companies, is doing something equally inspiring. SAP's strength isn't just tech, it's their people-first culture. Here, values are tied to a bigger purpose. Employees are encouraged to find meaning in their work and connect it to making a positive impact on society. But it's not just feel-good talk. SAP actively creates an inclusive, supportive workplace. They run hiring programs for neurodiverse talent, provide robust mental health resources, and work hard to increase the number of women in leadership. Their belief? When people feel valued, understood, and aligned with their company's mission, they perform better and feel better.
So, what can we take away from Danone and SAP? That aligning values and priorities isn't a nice to have. It's a strategy that works. When values guide decisions, behaviors, and ways of working, employees feel more engaged, motivated, and connected. We hope these stories inspire you and maybe spark ideas about what's possible in your own workplace. Aligning values might sound abstract, but in reality, it's one of the most concrete steps toward healthier, more inclusive, and more meaningful work environments. That's all for today. Thank you for listening to our INTERGENDERACTION podcast. Remember, if you want to continue learning about intergenerational and gender diversity and inclusion, visit our official website, intergenderaction.eu. And don't forget to follow us on social media. Funded by the European Union. Views and opinions expressed are, however, those of the authors only and do not necessarily reflect those of the European Union or Agence Erasmus Plus France Education Formation. Neither the European Union nor the granting authority can be held responsible for them. This work is licensed under the Creative Commons Attribution Share-alike 4.0 International License. To view a copy of this license, visit http://creativecommons.org/by-sa4.0/. Logos are excluded from this license.